Good morning, you guys. Happy Saturday. Um, so I hope everybody had a good sleep last night. I know the Schumann resonance has been really acting up. Like there's been solar flares. And so if you've been feeling that, um, make sure you visit Schumann Resonance Updates with Marguerite. Her page has a lot of information on how to deal with the different symptoms that you might be having. Um, So, what I'm going to talk about today is giving yourself a chance. Okay. So, it was going to be giving yourself time, but since time is a made up construct, I'm going to say that it's giving yourself a chance. And so, what brought me to this topic is um, basically thinking about my healing and the healing of the wound on my leg, right? So, doctor said specifically to keep your leg elevated, right? And so, to keep my leg elevated, I have to sit down and I have to sit in my recliner with my leg elevated, right? Not going to use the ottoman, which is the thing that ripped my leg open. I'm going to use my recliner, right? So how my little head works is I look around my house and I'm like, there's a million and one things that need to get done. Like, seriously, I've let some things go. And I've gotten out of my routine because of this wound on my leg, right? And my spirit team is really, really strong on me about a pause. And that this is basically, even though there's not snow in Florida or like a real change of season per se. They're they're telling me that I'm in winter mode, which is rest, right? And so yesterday I was I took a shower, so I took off my bandage and I looked at my leg and it's like, holy crap, man, it is like it was totally purple, almost black, and I was concerned um, at the wound. And the doctor then, when I went in and talked to him, he said, there's a limited blood supply going to that part, to that wound now, because of the wound, and so we just want to make sure that we get enough blood supply there so that the skin, the tissue that was, sewn back on, so that it can get the blood supply and actually come to life, right? And start doing the healing. And he said it was a difference in like taking 2 months for it to heal to basically, 2, 3 weeks for it to heal. So that's a huge difference, okay? Especially when we're talking about time, all right? So that's what brings me to the topic of giving yourself a chance, right? So by listening to the doctor and listening to my spirit team about pause, rest, right? I'm able to give myself a chance and not go against the grain, which is like me looking around my place, seeing a million and one things that need to get done, which I would need to be standing to do, and not having my leg elevated, right? Um, and then there was an opportunity to go out last night, and to meet people, um, and I started thinking about that. I'm like, okay, now we're talking about another 5 hours of your leg not being elevated. We're talking about alcoholic beverages, which do not heal you. Um, and, like, you've got a choice to make. And so I'm giving myself a chance, right? I'm giving myself that chance to heal quickly and to have my time at the back end, which time's a made up construct anyways, but do you see what I'm saying? I'm giving myself a chance by not going against the grain, by going with the flow and actually, yeah, doing what is asked of me by spirit guides. Which brings me to another little story. So, like, yesterday, I wanted to do a reading because I was going stir crazy. And so I always connect with my globe. I ask for visual representation, right? Of spirits being with me so that I can see that while I'm doing a reading. And I tried to connect with spirit, and that globe just stayed not lit up. And I'm like, what's going on, spirit? Like, why aren't you lighting it up? Like, do you not want me to do a reading? And it blinked twice. And I'm like, okay. So then I tried to override my spirit team by using the remote to turn on my globe, and it wouldn't turn on. And I went back to the globe and I'm like, what's going on? Do you think I'm not in the right mind frame to do a reading right now? And it blinked twice. So it wasn't that it needed to be plugged in or anything else. It had power, but the spirit team was like, no. If you're either going to listen to us or you're not, right? And so I didn't do a reading. I did some meditation. I've been using my my Schumann resonance. What is it called? But it's that little machine that I did the video on, that spits out the frequency. And I've been using it on 528, which is miracle DNA repair. And I honestly believe that that is what is healing my legs so quickly. Because, like, when I went to take a shower yesterday and I took that bandage off, less of it was purple. Like, it had moved, the live tissue had moved actually into the part that had been black, and was, so the black is becoming less. And so I'm like, oh my God, hallelujah, right? I'm giving myself that chance by listening to my spirit team, my doctors. Yeah, and so that's what the message is today. I don't know if I even made sense. I kind of feel like I'm rambling a little bit and going off topic. But anyways, let's take a look at the day. So it is cooler, right? But not as cold as it was yesterday morning. So let's do Angel Oracle. Okay, so here we are in front of the cards. My new deck comes in today, and I'm really excited about that. It's got way more cards. Let's pick one out here. Slow down. Ooh, Spirit. I'm taking the time to simply be. The angels would like to introduce you to the art of being. There are many things we can rediscover by slowing down and not always pushing to get things done. Walk slowly, pay attention to every step, leave time for conversation, eat slowly, be deliberate, aware of your actions. Be deliberately aware of your actions. That's the message today. Give yourself a chance. Love. Have a great weekend. Give a likey poo. Thanks.